Hi. Always have to wave. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I did these gourds, which I'm not happy with how I put these too far up. So I'm going to put them down further. That's what I've decided. Because then you can see the little, you know, because you can't really tell that it's got that, you know, the crooked. So I'm going to do it differently. So I figured I would. Okay, I got one person. Hi, Rebecca. Hi. Can you say hello or wave, Rebecca, or anybody that's on, so that I can see if I have any comments today? I've tried everything to figure out why it is that I don't get comments sometimes, and I'm still working on it. But anyway, I'll get started with my little tutorial. Hope you guys had a nice week. Still hot as Hades here. Let's see. Yes, I am getting Heidi, Nicole, Lisa. Hi there. Who else is on? Jillian. Hi. So I'm going to get started on my little gourds. I love them. I love fall. It's my favorite season. Do you guys have a favorite season? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is Waverly chalk paint I put in these containers. Hi, Amber. This is pumpkin from Waverly. I get it at Walmart. I'll put a little bit extra in there. And I was kind of winging it, just mixing. I have this yellow, what's it called? School bus yellow. Because everyone loves school bus yellow. Any of them. But winter, I'm with you, Heidi. Okay. I'm just going to mix a little bit of the yellow in. And I don't know. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. Just kind of, I put the white in there too. And mix it up. Because I wanted it to look more like a gourd color, and I didn't know how to achieve that really, so I kind of just said, well, I'll put yellow in there, put a little white in there, and it works. And I have a long hair. I don't know whose long hair that is, because I don't have long hair. Anyway, I'm going to mix it and just start painting. You can use the little makeup sponges on here. Hold on, I'm going to put that over there. The makeup sponges are great because you don't get it over the edge. If you put too much paint, you can. But anyway, who else is on? Let's see. Heidi, Susan, Jennifer. Hi there. There's a bunch of people on. I know it's lunchtime, but I've been doing that, what was that? It's intermittent fasting, so I don't eat breakfast until like 11. And that seems to be okay. Because I used to be so hungry in the morning when I got up. Anyway, so that's how I did that one. And then what I'll do is I'll do the little brown here. I actually used my Posca pen. It's a dark brown Posca to do these. And so you can use whatever dark brown or browns or whatever, you know, just use what you like. I'm not quite sure why. I think I just didn't want to deal with the paint. And I always put down a little bit further on here because you're going to cover it up with the top one. So if you scribble on here, it's not going to matter. You're never going to see it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I did. I used my little Posca pen. I love Posca. I really do. I got them on Amazon. And these are the big, thick ones. I wish they had more colors. But I have Tule Art, and I just think they're too watery. And so Posca it is. They're worth the extra money in my mind. There we go. There's that one. I'll do this one while we're at it. Where's everybody from? Put that in there. I love seeing where people are from, especially because I have so many new people on the group now. I'm in the hill country in Texas. That's where I'm at. Hi, Ash, Jessica, Ginger, Karen. Okay. Yeah, so put where you're from. I always like to see, where are you from? And is it hot where you are too? Seems like the whole United States is. I think, you know what? I think God's saying, here's what taste of hell is. Because our world is crazy. Just crazy. The nutball stuff that's going on. It's insane. It's not the world I grew up in, that's for sure. I mean, I'm 58, and we never had this craziness. Anyway, so that's how I did that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint. I'm going to add more yellow to the orange that I already have. So I can just use up what I have. And that's how I did it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more white to it too, because it's still a little too orange. I want them to be a little bit different. Just a little difference in color. So you can kind of do whatever you want. Yellows, oranges. It doesn't matter. This one's just a little different than the other. Of course, they always look different when they're dry too. Can you guys see what I'm doing okay? Let's see. It's raining and humid here, North Alabama. California, but I live in Ireland. Oh, I want to go to Ireland so bad. Next summer is what I'm thinking. I have so many relatives over there, it's insane. My mom, I found out that both my grandfathers, my father's father and my mother's father, were both from Ireland. My mother's father moved to England, I guess, at some point. Because I did my Ancestry 23andMe. I don't know if you guys have done yours. It's really fun because you can actually connect with your cousins and stuff. But I have hundreds because my mom is one of 15 kids. Isn't that crazy? 15. I have 82 first cousins on my mother's side. My dad was an only child. Too funny. Yeah, bunch. I got a bunch. Anyways, I gotta dry these. What else? You know, I'm gonna let these just dry for a minute. Let these dry. And then, what I'm gonna do, I put this water there so I don't get, okay. I'm gonna do these flowers. And I use my Posca pen. It works really well to color the even with over the score lines. That is a big family, yes. And it was funny because all of her siblings had like 8 kids, 9 kids. So that's why I have so many cousins. They all love kids. And that's why I only had 2, because I'm one of 6. And I'm like, screw that. I don't want all these kids. You gotta share a lot. There's never quiet. I love quiet. Okay. But yeah, see how it just goes over it? It doesn't even go in the score lines. I think that's pretty cool. But I do put it at an angle, so it doesn't go on the score line. I don't know if that helps or not. It just works for me. But these things are so fun. I love it because it's like coloring when you're a little kid. And it's just so relaxing. I press down a little bit to keep that ink. But it's like just like coloring when you were little. Does anybody else have Posca? Do you love them as much as I do? Almost done. Pretty fast. Do the beaks on the birds. I love these birds. They're so primitive. And as you know, I love anything primitive. Primitive and farmhousey, antique-y. I forgot that I also did this one. Hi, Amy. I have some, but I haven't tried them out yet. Oh, you got to try them. Oh my God. You have to try them. You're going to love them. You'll use them for everything. What time is it over there in Ireland right now? It's got to be like 6 or something. Is that right? 5, 6? Is that right, Nicole? Hi, Ginger. Hi, Amy. I'm going to actually put this whole thing together with the Spanish moss and the little white marks. It's always funny because I forget the little added white marks that I add. You know these? I think they add so much character when you add that little bit of extra. And I always forget when I take photos, I take all my photos and I look, I'm like, no, I didn't add any white marks. When I delete all the photos out and start all over again, I add the white marks. But just makes such a big difference in my mind. Do you guys like the white marks? Okay, I'm gonna do this little birdie. I love this color. What's it called? Aqua green. It's so pretty. It just reminds me of the beach. I wanted something different for that because I always do the black ones. But I'm like, you know what? Let's add some color. And this is, I don't know if you know about color, but the opposite on the color wheel is always the best color to go with. Blues and yellows look great together. Purples, yellows, oranges look great together. So always get, if you're not good with color, get a color wheel. Find them on Amazon. Super cheap, little cardboard. Now this is the tricky part, getting around their little eyeball. Because I don't want to get it on the beak, which I just did a little bit. And then I just use my little, these are the 3 different sizes, by the way. You got the fine line, the medium, and then the large, the thicker. So that's the 3 different, as far as I know, I think that's all they have. Robin, Kim, Kawana. Okay, so I'm gonna just fill in the eyeball. And because I'm a perfectionist and I got a little green on the beak, I'm gonna go back over it. Cover it up. That just makes me happy. Okay, now normally I probably would just use my black paint to paint this, but I'm trying to let these dry while I'm talking. So I figure I'll get all these done, let those dry, because I'm gonna glue them on in a minute. Who else is on? Michelle, Heidi. There are at least 2 more. Really? Seriously, Heidi? Would you be able to find and put a link or something on here? If you don't mind. I'm like, that's all I knew was the fine and the medium and the thick. I haven't really researched it much. Yeah, I think I would have probably better off not using all of my Posca on this little bird here. Should have probably used my makeup sponge with some black. But I didn't, so it is what it is. Man, my air is just running nonstop. Non-stop. I think my bill has tripled. Okay. I try to get it around that eyeball. did it. Yay. I got a little bit in the eye. There we go. Okay, those are done. Now, I added a wheat. I added this little wheat thing to it yesterday. And then I did this for people who don't want to jack around, you know, moving them around or whatever. Now, these are all alcohol ink markers, and they're all in muted colors, as you can see. So I'm gonna wing it. I should test them out, you know, I should test these out before but see, now this is supposed to be, oh, it is dark yellow. Okay, never mind. It looked green to me, like more of a green yellow. Then it comes out more of a brownish yellow, which I don't mind. But you should probably test your ink markers first, just so that I'm gonna do this one too. Does anybody have ink markers? I got them on Amazon. I got like a gazillion of them for like, I don't know, it was like, I don't remember how much, but I got like, I think 100 of them or something crazy. But you have to know with ink though, you can still see the grain. So it's almost like a stain. So this is green. Let's see what this, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's see, well, let's see. Oh, I like these. I like these muted colors. Do you like them? I like them. I'm gonna do this one here. Can you still see what I'm doing? Yeah. Let's see. Julie, Kim, Heidi. I'll have to go back and look at what you guys said. I get so involved in what I'm doing, I forget to look and see what you guys are commenting. But now I'm really curious what other sizes they have. Okay. Now, this one's a bronze green. I don't know what that looks like. Let's see. I use this. It's gonna get covered up. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like it. I'm gonna do it on this one. Much darker than the other. You guys getting ready for fall yet? You doing some fall stuff? I mean, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, they all have Christmas in there already. I'm blown away. Hobby Lobby is a bad place to go. It's very bad. As in, I spend too much money on stuff. I'm like, I'll use it eventually, which I do. What? I have some Tim Holtz alcohol pens. Those are awesome. How are those? I've used stamp pads and the distressed crayons, and I have been. Yeah, I love them. I love them, love them, love them. But like I said, the alcohol, you remember, it's almost like a stain, so it's see-through. So for this purpose, I wanted to see that to give it a more, what's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to see a little bit of the grain to give it, what's the word I'm looking for? To give it a more what look? Natural, organic look, kind of, that's what I'm thinking. So they're translucent, which makes sense. They're alcohol. All right, now, what am I gonna do? Got everything done. These are dry. That's why I love acrylic, because it dries so fast. What I did was I took my big gator this time, and I went over these. And it even changes the color a little bit. It's weird. More yellow comes out when you sand it. It's funny because this looks like butternut squash color on this one. Looks like butternut squash. This one's a little more orange I wanted, but it's all right. You can tell it's a gourd. That's the most annoying noise when you're on the phone with somebody, when they're sanding. It's really loud. That, and when you use a heat gun that's too loud. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is start gluing. Gluing. I'll get something to drink. Of course, people always ask, Starbun thick. That's what I'm using. I kind of slide it around a little bit to smear some of that. I feel it with my fingers. Put it on a flat, really flat surface so it stands. Come on. There we go. Got that one to stand. You got to kind of play around with it because they get a little tricky to stand. That's why I'm doing a lot of chunkies. Let me ask you guys a question. I know that most of you all have lasers and you can cut out your own parts and pieces, but do you guys ever buy kits from anybody, or would you be interested in kits? That's something I've been meaning to ask. If they're all these parts and pieces, I don't know if you do classes or whatever, but because I'm going to start doing kits out of the 1/2-inch chunkies. Like these, instead of having to glue everything together like I'm doing right now, they'd already come 1/2 inch, so they stand already. So I don't know. Is that something that anybody's interested in, or I mean, you could buy the chunky by itself and then add all your embellishments because you have the file. That's what I was trying to do with woodpeckers. They had all my chunkies. So just throwing it out there. Yes, these stand really nice when you do when you do 3 layers. Who's on? Rhonda, Karen, said something. Dawn, hi. Okay. You can feel this. That's how you do it. You just feel it around with your fingers, and you can see. There you go. That's how I do it. Now I'm going to add my distressed ink around the edge. Shoot, you know what I forgot to do? Doggone it all. I can still do it. I forgot to use my little gator, mini gator. They're so handy. I have a CNC machine for chunkies, but I'm sure Lois would be interested. Good to know. I forgot to, I want to always sand my little And I forgot to do that before I put it together. Got ahead of myself. I just love sanding just to give it that, I don't know, that antique-y look. So I messed up. So do this sanding before you put it together. Don't be me. I like it. This one's going to be a little tougher. I'll take this off of here because I'm not going to be able to sand it the way I want because it's all curled in there. You know why I like messing up when I'm on a live? To show you that I'm not perfect and that this stuff happens. It doesn't matter how many years you've been crafting. It happens. And the word SH should go in front of that. But I like the look of it, so I'm going to just struggle till I get it right. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is add distressed around the edges. And you get these little daubers and stuff. These are distressed ink, Tim Holtz, Amazon, espresso, ground espresso. I also think this adds a lot to it. Gives it that dirty look that we all love when you do primitives and you do antique or farmhouse stuff. We don't want perfection. We want dirty and grungy and old looking. We like it. At least I do. List, okay. I don't have anybody else saying anything. Did you guys all tell each other where you're from? I just love wonder. You know, we're all in it together, no matter where we are, all over the world. If you're a crafter, we love other crafters. People say, why do you buy, you know, from other people when you can make it yourself? I say, because it's their art, not mine. They made it with their two hands. Because I'll buy other pieces from people when I know I could make it. But I like buying other people, supporting other artists. Okay, we're gonna put that over here. I'm gonna sand these. Just a little bit around the edge. Can you see that? Oh, and this is what I'm going to do with the flour. I'll have to put some more on here. And they do have refills. You can get a little glass bottle with a dropper in it. You refill your pad. That one. I'll do the white. Do you guys like this? I mean, do you like the do you like adding this little extra detail to yours, or do you like it all like really fine and not dirty, grungy looking? I just wonder about that. Okay. I always do on a 45, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna glue these on. Looks good to me. I love the tint. I like adding all the shading and the sanding and all that fun stuff. It is fun stuff, huh, Karen? There we go. Now I sand these too. Just be real careful because I broke a couple yesterday, which of course, you know, we can glue back together, which I did. But these are pretty, you know, delicate. Can you see? Just a little bit. Just around the edges. Like I said, I'm going super light because they'll break off. Almost done. Hang in there with me. Now, oops, gotta do my little bird. Get him all grungied. There we go. Now, I'll sand him too. I try to stay away from his eye. I don't want to blur that black into his eye. So when I sand, I kind of do that. Okay, now I'm putting that one on there and this one on here. Today, I'm gonna slide them down more because I want to be able to see this. And I covered it up too much yesterday. So I'll probably, what do you think? Does that look okay? Does that look all right the way it is there? Hi Penny, Heidi. Someone once told me to paint for pleasure, not perfection. Is that what? Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna glue that down. And all I do is kind of put a little zigzag there. You don't need tons of it because it'll stay on. Put a little bit here, like that. What do you think? Do you like it? I love these so much, I can't even stand it. Yes. Okay. That's that one. And now we'll do this one. Let's see. What do you think? That's kind of where I was thinking. Maybe I could slide it up a little. What do you think? Should I leave it where it is or should I slide it up? Is it good? I'm gonna wait for a minute. Let's see, super cute, thank you. I just love these. I don't know, I just love them. So my style, slide up a little. That's what I was thinking. Okay, hold on. That's what I was thinking, just a little bit. That's what I was thinking right there. What do you think? Up a tad, okay, good. Is that okay? I'm thinking it looks better. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yay. All right, now okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a little glue on here. Put this one down right there so I know where everything else goes. Put that back there. Okay. Put a little bit here. And then, there we go. Yes, I love it. What do you think? Is it good? Maybe I could bring this down a little bit. Nope, I'm stuck now. It is what it is, guys, girls. That's where it's staying. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my little bird. And then this actually gives it a fourth layer for standing purposes. Let me see, put these over here. There we go. And then I'll put my other bird over here. I love the color difference. I love it. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it as much as I do? Okay. Keep that right there. Set this over here. There we go. Okay. We're almost done. We are almost done. Now I'm gonna add, I have a bag. I need to put it in a plastic tote or something because this stuff, it gets everywhere. You can buy this Spanish moss at Walmart. Look at this, it's just a mess. Be prepared for a mess, but I love the look of it. I love the look of it. Okay, that should do it. Oh, you know what I need to do first? You know what I need to do? I'm getting ahead of myself. Everybody. Okay, look at how messy it is. Oy. We need to do the little pen. So I used, for around the edge, I used the medium pen. I don't even know what I did. Hold on. That was up too far, but I'm gonna do something here. Like that. Come over here. I just wing it. I don't want to put too much. You know what I mean? I don't want to put so much that it just starts looking gaudy. That's a word you don't hear often. Gaudy. And I go right over that, the ink. Okay. Then I'm going to use my fine marker. Just put a little dot and go up. Put another dot. Oh, that's what I did here. Is I did a dot there. My hand isn't, it's shaky for some reason. I'm gonna put it right here. There you go. What do you think? I'm gonna put a little something here too. Oh, I forgot my birds. I just make stuff up. There's no rhyme or reason. By the way, don't put it so close to the edge, it disappears if you do that. There we go. What do you think? Do you like it? Can you see all the little white marks I just did? I love the little added white marks. Okay, so leave that. Let me see this one. I'm going to use it as an example. This stuff, what I'm doing right now, I love. I absolutely love what I get to do. Do you ever just craft and your heart smiles? Mine does. I love, love, love what I do. Oops. Making a mess. Oops, I got a drop on there. Oh well. It'll be all right. Okay, what else? Oh, up here. I changed out the stem. I put this stem, I like it better. So I changed it out from the other one. Can't get in there. Like I said, there's no real rhyme or reason to where you put them. Just put them where you feel like they need to be. Now I'm going to put the bigger one. Everybody still here? Okay, let's see. What do you do with everything you make? Sell them. Actually, what I do is I have to get rid of them. And what I'm gonna do is the last time I put a box of all the different things in a box, and I sold them for $50 plus $25 shipping. And I really need to do that again because I have a lot of prototypes. And put one over here. There we go. Okay. There we have it. Okay, now I want your opinion. I'm not done yet. I'm going to add that Spanish moss. But do you like the flower up higher or down lower? What do you think? What do you like better? Up higher or down lower? I don't think there's any wrong or right. But I really didn't. I wanted to see the top, so that's why I wanted to lower it today. But everyone likes different things. You know what I mean? So here's this one. It's down lower, up higher. Which one do you like better? Okay, now I'm going to add the Spanish moss. Okay, this ought to be fun. Okay, so what I did is I just took a line of my hot glue and I ran it down like that. And I took a little bit and I try not to burn myself, which inevitably I always do burn myself. Ouch, like that. There we go. And what you don't want to do is you don't want it to be up underneath. Like when you put these on the bottom, you have to keep this, make sure that you push it up so that it will sit. Okay? I learned that one yesterday by myself too. Okay. Either higher. Okay. So people are liking it higher. Huh. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I just wasn't, I wasn't feeling it higher for some reason. Put this back over here. This stuff is just messy. But like I said, it adds so much to it. I need to get those, what are those things, the little silicone fingertip thingies? I need to get some of those. By the way, you can cut these off. The excess, you can cut off. It's like getting a haircut. There we go. This one I'm gonna have to cut off too because it's gonna get in the way. There we go. And now, the thing is, am I gonna be able to do the same thing I did yesterday? I can do a little bit. I kind of tucked it under like this. That's kind of what I did. is I kind of pulled it around and under. This one's glued down, so I can't do that. But there you go. That'll be fine. And then do the same thing up here. I kind of just did that. I didn't even glue it. Maybe I did. Maybe I came back and glued it. I think maybe I did. Let me do that. But I'm just showing you how I just kind of willy-nilly it. Just willy-nilly this little bit of there we go. You see how I just willy-nillied. It's supposed to be willy-nillied. That's a lot though. That's a lot. I'll give that a haircut. But what do you think? I like it. I like the little bit of, do you guys like the Spanish moss on it or not? I didn't even ask you. So yeah, that's how I did these. I hope you like them. Yeah, I gotta go back and, now I gotta go back and put the hot glue on here. Just so it doesn't fly off when I do sell, or you know, if you guys do like these. I wonder if I should auction them off. What do you think? Should I auction this stuff off? Or should I just do what I did before and sell it in a box? I mean, I'd probably make more money if I auction it off, but I don't know. I just like it. I like helping you guys out if I can. Ow, 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 that's hot. Darn, you say bad words when you get burnt by hot glue. I said it in my head, not out loud. Okay, what do you think? I love them. Okay, if you guys have questions, I'm gonna go back. Do a box, okay. Great idea. I'll have to think about what you guys are saying. I'll have to go back and watch this. And take all my extra, I'll just throw it back in the bag. I just need to put it in a tote. That's what I need to do. But if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, I have this. I want to show you guys what I'm working on. This is not done. I'm actually gonna pull this off. But these, okay. I'm gonna do a tutorial. It has nothing to do with laser files, okay? I have these, which I got at Lowe's. These go above the doors on either corner. And I thought they'd make such cute little pumpkins. And so I have my little finials that I got from Woodpeckers. I have a affiliate link in my featured for Woodpeckers, by the way. But I'm gonna redo the bow because I have a better idea. So I'm gonna redo the bow, but I'm going to do these as little pumpkins. What do you think? So that's a whole nother avenue that I'm going down because I really want to do other crafts that I can incorporate either my laser files or they don't have to for people who don't have a laser. You know what I mean? So this drives me crazy. Let me know what you think about that. All right, I'm gonna go eat lunch now. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend, and I will be in touch. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye.